What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of 101 Sports and Cards. Sports Card episode. As always, I'm Nathan Holloway, and with me, Jerry Trash.
How's it going? Had some chocolate donuts. Tasty pretty good,
Thanks.
Yeah.
You chose chocolate donuts over cards.
I did.
It's a miracle.
I know. Over Pokemon cards. That's even tougher. I've been buying a lot more Pokemon than Smokes right now. My cat is in the abduct. So, releases. Yeah, 2024 Bowman Sapphire came out. I didn't even know it came out. It came out yesterday.
I knew it came out. It's very expensive.
What was it, like $5 box?
It's like $4.40, something like that.
Still probably a better buy than what's next. The Mega Boxes came out today.
Mega Box has been out since last week.
Yeah, that's true. But they officially came out today. Which one would you rather have, Bowman Sapphire or Mega?
Neither.
That's not an option.
Neither. Always Sapphire because it looks better.
I'd go with Sapphire because the ceiling is so much higher. Yeah, you could get really burnt, but I mean, you could also get burnt on Mega Box.
They're a lot cheaper.
Yeah. And Stars and Stripes Baseball came out today.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. One of my favorite sets of all time. I love Stars and Stripes.
I'll probably end up buying a box.
It's cheap. You get a lot of autos. You can also get the future draft picks such as Jack Caglione, Charlie Condon, and some other people that's in the college. Chase Bourne is probably in it. And then Friday, 2023-24 Panini Obsidian Basketball.
It's actually somewhat cheap. It's only like three something.
Is there a Color Blast win? Color Blast win Obsidian for basketball. I know they offer soccer.
I have no idea.
Football, they have two for football. I think Obsidian has one and Prism has one. Prism is white and Obsidian is black. I don't know. If that's kind of cheap, if that's the case. I'm not going to buy one, but
I won't either.
So, we got some news. Oh, I forgot. You got any pickups?
No.
My one pickup came in my One Piece box.
You had a pickup from me.
Yeah, I did. I got the Carmine SIR from him. I bought a booster box. I actually did pretty well on the booster box, but he did better on me in one ATB. Pulled the second best going set that I really wanted. So I went ahead and traded a bunch of stuff for some cash too.
By the way, Obsidian it's pre-order $300 on RBIs. So you get 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia.
Is it Color Blast? No, don't buy it. That's useless.
The short printed inserts are Volcanics and Black Color Blast. Super short printed insert.
Yeah, that's right.
It just wasn't in there.
That's what I thought.
You'd think that they'd put it
show
as,
it.
Yeah.
But so Topps now, with the whole MLB and League Leagues merging together stat-wise, they made a Josh Gibson career batting average card. Oh wait, no, that's the foil. Then they made 372. The foil was batting, and then you can get the normal one, so it's a parallel. Kind of cool.
You gonna buy one?
I might, just because it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna buy one on Topps. I'll just buy one off eBay
For more?
about the same price. But I'm not gonna get the parallel. Come on now.
Hey, you never know.
PSA offers brand protection to verify slabs' authenticity. So, I don't know if you heard, but the FBI charged 2 men with selling fake PSA cards. The FBI got it because apparently it was a big scam and they got a lot of money out of it. So, they issued a statement, PSA offers buyers brand protection requests through which company will review the case or label and ensure they are genuine. So make sure there's no fraudulent stuff going on, which is good. We have a big sale. The 1984 Star Jordan PSA 9 sold for $925,000. Jordan's legit rookie card, not the 86 Fleal. But everyone thinks it's the 86 Fleal. I don't know because I'll never own one because I don't like Jordan. The National, we have most of the signers. We got the big ones. There's 120 autograph signees. And these are the best ones. We have Albert Pujols, Sammy Sosa, Cal Ripken Jr., Manny Ramirez, Dan Marino, of course, Joe Montana. Johnny Bench, Mariano Rivera, Jerry Rice. Who the hell is Edwin James?
Wait for the Colts.
Was he good? Got Chauncey Billups. That's disgusting. He's an alien. Shell Miller. And then Floyd Mayweather. And Fanatics is to release a Negro League card collection. Like an actual standalone card collection. It'll probably go over pretty well. I probably won't personally buy any.
I just love the Tops is capitalizing on this to make themselves even more money.
Yeah. And some big news if you're opening Optic Football. PSA would not grade 2023
It's false.
Optic Football
It's false.
into a check league.
It's false.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Panini sent them the checklist that day.
Okay. So, never mind. They was. And then they took back out. So,
I don't know why the checklist wasn't already out since Optic Football's apparently been on the shelf. I have yet to see it for like a month.
yeah. Maybe we need to go to Ace.
Ace is the place.
Yeah. Alright, so we got buy, sell, hold.
That's it. You don't have any other news? Should I talk about the Jason Dominguez that was pulled?
Oh, the one Dominguez pulled was, I forgot about that.
You got a 10?
Yeah, it was
I don't
pulled
know
at
how.
it's pulled at a baseball game. He graded at PSA 10. Congrats to him. He's getting paid. Buy, sell, hold now. That's it. I'm going to go with a guy that he's a hobby darling, but might be time. Ronald Acuna Jr.
It's not time to sell. It's time to buy Ronald Acuna Jr. His prices are going to fall. He's going to come back. He came back from the first ACL. And on MVP a few years later. He could do the same thing.
Yeah.
So buy.
I'm going a different route. I'm going to say hold, but if you have big stuff or small stuff, sell it. Because here's why. Acuna, in the past 5 years, has played one full season, and that was the MVP season. The other 4 years, he missed at least 40 games a year. 2 of those was the whole year. And I kind of feel like his market doesn't go up on how good he plays. Because Acuna's cards did not go up when he had that MVP season. They didn't go up very much at all. After a season he had one of the best seasons of all time, and it didn't really go up much. I kind of feel like people are scared of Acuna right now. The dude's either hurt or playing really good, and he sucked this year at the beginning until he got hurt. He sucked. Yeah. I think a lot of people are on the verge of, is this guy the Derrick Rose of the MLB? Because Derrick Rose was on the same track. Amazing player.
You want to know who the Braves signed to replace Acuna as we talk about Acuna? They signed former PED user Ramon Laureano, who just got DFA'd by the Guardians 2 days ago. What a pickup by Dale.
Just gives Joe Koenig the one.
Yeah.
Let him play. Let him
He's
fill
been
out.
good.
Yeah, let him fill out. What was I saying?
How Acuna sucked at the beginning of the
Yeah,
year.
he sucked. Oh,
It helped that his whole team was hurt.
yeah. But people, I think, are kind of on the verge of Derrick Rose. That's what I'm saying. Derrick Rose started the same way. One of the most hyped players coming in the league. Wins Rookie of the Year. Acuna. Did he win Rookie of the Year in 2018? Did he? I don't think he did.
Then who did? It was Acuna.
It was? Okay. Rookie of the Year. Derrick Rose did the same thing. But what Derrick Rose did was win MVP the next season. Acuna was good. Got home. Good. Got home. ACL. MVP. And now ACL. What happened to Derrick Rose after he got home multiple times? He became awful. Not the same,
It's not awful.
but he was not the same.
Yeah.
His career went downhill.
But basketball takes more athleticism than what baseball would have. The only time Acuna's running is on the bases.
Which I think they're going to have to tell him, stop playing. Stop running the bases. Every time he's running the bases is when he gets wrong. Except for the one ACL out in the outfield because he jumped and hit the wall. Injuries are happening a lot on the base paths. Mike Trout, the last couple of injuries that's happened to him has been running the base paths.
Mike Trout's just injury.
Yes, but there's a lot of other people that's hurting themselves from sliding, stealing. And I really hope Ellie doesn't become that either. But I think Ellie's smart enough. He knows how to slide, I think.
You're giving props to Ellie?
I am.
Wow.
Just wait till Novi comes up.
From what?
Shut up.
His PED suspension?
It's fine. You know? It's just... It's a tough place to be if you're a baseball fan, because whether you like Acuna or not, 'cause I know you're not the biggest fan of Acuna. I'm not either. But he is fun to watch play baseball. He is better for the baseball. He's better for the game. When Acuna's playing, baseball's in a good spot. I don't know. I don't know if he comes back the same. I really don't.
I just want to know what if the Braves go on to win the World Series again, like they did the first time with him.
Yeah.
What do they think?
Yeah.
Because with him, they can.
Yeah.
Without him, they have.
Yeah.
If that happens again,
I don't know.
I mean, they're not going to win the World Series more than likely. They have to have a lot of people get healthy, and they have to actually beat the Phillies.
Yeah. It's just it's not a good thing for baseball. I'm listening to Spitballing Cards, and we're going to talk about Acuna a little bit, because Acuna is probably one of the bigger names in baseball for cards and everything. 2018 sealed product. Is it in trouble? Is it not? Personally, I don't think it's in trouble, because you still have Soto and Ohtani. But if you have Series 2, I think it does take a hit, because of the bat down Acuna. Yes, Shohei does have a rookie card, but it is not the one everybody wants. So, Series 2, I am selling all that I have. Update Chrome, products that have all of the big three in them. I'm still going to hold sealed if you have it. Congrats. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it either.
I didn't buy any.
Yeah, she wasn't in the hobby in 18. Those are good times, man. That box was like $60. What's a hobby? 800?
No idea.
Insane. But yeah, Acuna. How do you think Acuna comes back? Do you think he comes back just awesome again like he did, or do you think he slows down a little bit?
I think he'll slow down a little bit, but I don't think he's not going to see the drop off like Derek Rose did. Now, if he continues to get hurt, and he continues to have, especially leg issues,
Being an outfielder.
I mean, you may eventually see him take the Bryce approach, where Bryce got hurt enough times. They moved him to first. Of course, moved him to DH first. But we could see Acuna end up being a DH.
Which, it sucks, because he's an amazing outfielder. Gold Glove caliber outfielder. And when it comes to hitting, too, legs is the most important part of a hitter. Your legs is what generates power. He uses his legs a lot in his swing, which is why he has so much power, because he's not a big dude. He's very small, actually. And he uses his legs. And I don't know. He needs to work on his explosive, plyometrics of balance and explosive walkouts, because that's what baseball is. And it seems like it's always the explosive movements that just destroy him. Stealing the bases, going up for that baseball. I think he jumped. I don't think he hit the wall. I think he jumped. And he landed weird, which is kind of a plyometric balance thing, which I know you can't stop every injury like that, but it does help. I don't know. Acuna's in a tough spot. I'm holding.
I'm buying.
You're buying?
Yeah.
You want to buy my PSA 10 Acuna? $20.
To be honest, I probably won't buy because I don't really like him.
Then wait till I guess.
Because it's smart.
Once again, this is all thoughts. Whether we buy them or not, it's always up to you at the end of the day if you want to buy. Heck, you can buy Sam Donald. I won't do it, but
I bought Dawn Maker because I PC him.
Yeah. So, next guy. The guy that won the conference player MVP, Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you mean the best player on the Boston Celtics right now?
Okay.
He's a buy because he's cheap. He's probably gone up some, but he's stupidly cheap compared to Tatum, when Jaylen Brown's a better player. He's a better playmaker. He's a much better defender. And right now, you don't have, like, I was watching ESPN, I think I was watching it, and Kendrick Perkins said it, and I never agree with Kendrick, besides whenever he, goes on and says LeBron's the GOAT. But, he said, I think it was today, I was watching NBA Countdown, or not NBA Countdown, NBA, whatever it's called. Like
NBA Tonight.
No. NBA Today.
Yeah.
And they were all talking. They were like, the Celtics do not have that 1A person. Do not have that because Tatum and Brown have got to still give it to Jalen. But I'm buying Jalen. He's good. The Celtics have a very good chance of winning the championship. They have a good chance of winning multiple championships down the road, depending on if players like Porzingis can stay healthy.
Is he playing at all?
He's supposed to be back by the finals, hopefully. So
it's a big help because they're going to need him.
Still looking for that Porzingis audio.
Yeah.
But yeah, buy Jaylen Brown. I'm a huge Jaylen Brown fan. I've been a Jaylen Brown fan since he was in college. As you know, I'm not a big Tatum fan. But I'm not going to be biased. I honestly believe Jaylen Brown is the better player. And I could honestly see him winning Finals MVP if they go on.
I'm going to say sell now. Because here's why. Yes, they'll probably go win the championship.
That's not true.
I said they could, but they have a good chance. But the team they don't want to face is both the teams. They both have big men. Al Horford's not going to be able to keep up with them.
Hey, Al Horford's been great.
Yeah, he has.
Since Porzingis went out.
But take the money now. He's up. He's won the MVP of the finals. And I'm saying so now. Because honestly, I think the one that's going to benefit the most from the championship is going to be Tatum. I think most people are waiting for Tatum in that championship. He's been there once.
Yeah, because Tatum has the most pressure on him in the entire league to win a championship.
Yeah.
Because we have been talking, the media has been talking about Tatum being that next LeBron.
Yeah.
Basically to take over for LeBron once he retires. And he has yet to actually win a championship because, for one, he has yet to show up in the playoffs. Every single time they've been in the playoffs, he's never been their best player, including this season. He finally showed up in Game 3. He played good in Game 4 against the Pacers. But he has to actually show up a whole playoffs.
Yeah.
You can't just have 2 games. You can go to the finals, and if he has just 1 or 2 good games, and then Jaylen Brown and Derek White continue to play, and Jrue Holiday continue to play like they do, maybe Porzingis comes back, plays very well, I think that it would be stupid for the hobby to be like, oh yeah, it's just Tatum. When Tatum's been one of their weakest links. I mean, even Peyton Pritchard has been playing well off the bench. Tatum's been one of their weakest links because when he doesn't have a good game, he stops trying.
Yeah.
And you've seen it. Because whenever he doesn't have shots falling, he's not getting the foul calls that he thinks, he stops playing defense.
The very little defense he does.
Yeah. And he just doesn't try offensively. Like, he doesn't be that star player who's like, even though I'm struggling, I'm still going to attack the rim, get shots up. Doesn't happen. He's more passive.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying sell Jay and Black. I still think the hobby's going to go all gung-ho over him. He's overshadowed. So sell it now. Talking about a guy that's overshadowed, but I think can be one of the best big men in the future. And the team.
A guy who you spelled his name wrong.
I don't know what his name is. Derek Lively. Took a nasty blow to the back of the head.
He did. He's hoping to be back tomorrow for Game 5. But Derek Lively has proven to be one of the best players out of this draft class. I'm going to say probably buy Derek Lively, even if the Mavericks don't win. Because, I mean, Lively's been a huge part. He's going to be a huge part in the future. I mean, it was a blessing for them last season to miss the playoffs and be able to draft Lively where they did.
They got him for a steal.
Yeah. And, I mean, he was a huge part. Now, he's not the starter that he was at the beginning of the year, middle of the year, because of the Daniel Gafford.
Yeah.
And P.J. Washington's been unbelievable. But, I mean, Lively is...
He's played more games than college. He's probably getting a little fatigued. He's in the playoffs. As a rookie, that's got to be pretty... And you're playing Luka, who's hard to play with probably sometimes. Because he will cuss you out in Sylvanian.
Yeah.
But I think... Sorry. I didn't take you off.
But out of anybody in this draft class, Lively is at the top right below. For me, Wembanyama, and Bilal Coulibaly. I think he has the third best potential because you haven't seen anything from Scoot that has proven that he's just going to be as good as everybody thought he was. You haven't seen it from the Thompson twins. Of course, Amon doesn't get a lot of playing time since the Rockets decided that they needed to sign Fred VanVleet so that they could still suck because that's just the Rockets' way. And then Asar has blood clots, so
he may never play again.
Yeah,
because that's also what ended LaMarcus Aldridge's career.
That was Chris Bosh. LaMarcus Aldridge had to have heart surgery. Then he made a comeback.
Yeah,
my boy LaMarcus. I love LaMarcus. So yes, I'm buying Derek Lively because I believe he has the third most potential out of this draft class.
Over Cam Whitmore?
Yes, because you know why? He's going to get more playing time.
Yeah.
Unless the Rockets decide to do something this offseason, which they're more trying to build for win now that they won't do.
I see Scoot kind of being the Jalen Green of this draft class. Sucks his rookie year, but then his second and third year will become good. But he's not going to be the explosive as Jalen Green.
I don't see that because, for one, he has Malcolm Brogdon there as well, and Brogdon's still a good player, although nobody talks about him. You still have Anthony Simons. You have multiple other options on that team in Jeremy Grant. You have DeAndre Ayton that everybody completely forgot about.
Sharp.
Yeah. I mean, you have multiple guys that are just going to take away, and Scoot's not a good shooter. You can say Jalen Green wasn't the best shooter coming out. He improved a lot his rookie year. He's improved a lot now. I don't see Scoot putting in that work ethic.
So Jalen Green walked. He walked his ass off. I don't know why I talk about Jalen Green, but he kind of reminded me of Scoot about that. But I think Jalen Green's way better than Scoot.
Hey, talking about Jalen Green right now, Jalen Green's a buy. Just an extra. Jalen Green's a buy. He's a very good player. But I did not know last season because I was doing a thing with Mikal Bridges for one of my articles for my new job. The Rockets offered Jalen Green and like 3 first-round picks last year for Mikal Bridges, and the Nets turned it down.
That's stupid. What an idiot. Oh, it's Derek Lively. I do like Derek Lively a lot. I think he's a great player. I thought he was good in college.
I liked him at Duke, and I don't like Duke at all.
He was a great player at Duke. I didn't know how he'd transition to the NBA because he couldn't shoot.
He still can't.
Yeah, but he's a great post player, good at rebounding. He's actually a great passer out of the paint. And him and Luka work really well together, actually. Which many people don't fit well with Luka besides Kyrie right now. Which, I'll be honest, I was one of the people that thought they would not work together.
I was too.
They're one of the best backcourts in the league.
One of?
Yeah, probably the best. I mean, they could be one of the greatest of all time because they changed. That team changed a lot. But I'm going to say bye, Derek. He's pretty good. Only thing is he's going to be overshadowed. That's the only thing. But I think this team is going to be the Mavs when they had Dirk and them, and they go to the conference championship a couple times. I think they have a good chance. So,
hey, you got to be watching out for another team in Texas, though.
Okay.
Spurs are coming. Yeah. The Spurs are coming. Go Spurs, go, baby. So I can't talk. I talked about the Mavericks with Lively. I talked about the Rockets. I gotta talk about the Spurs. You can't leave out Texas teams without having the best Texas team ever in any sport. The Spurs.
Overrated, underrated. We're going 2.
I see 0.
Well, I'm making it up because I didn't put it down. I forgot. Bowman Sapphire. It's everything in one. The looks of the card, price, resale,
overrated.
collectability.
It's overrated. The only good thing is the looks. Yeah. Yes, it's expensive to sell them. It's expensive to buy it, and you're not guaranteed basically anything.
Guaranteed an auto. That's what you're paying. Is the auto.
Have you seen the auto checklist in this year's class?
Yeah.
It's not that good. The only way you're going to be making your money back is if you hit a Cruz, Walker Jenkins, or Yoshi Yamamoto. That's going to be the only 3.
That's if the
and Ellie if they're in it.
If the rookies have autos in them,
I believe they.
I don't know if they do.
Okay.
They might not. I don't know. I haven't seen any open.
Well, then that makes it even worse.
Yeah. I don't even think Namala makes you money back, maybe. Lombard, close, but probably not. So, I'm going to say overrated just because of price. Everything else is underrated. Cards are absolutely stunning.
They're okay.
I love them. I'm going to complete the rainbow of Topps Chrome Sapphire Limovi. Try, at least. So, next one. Bonus one. Stars and Stripes Baseball.
It's underrated. You get a ton of autos. It's cheap. You get autos from players that may not be up, may not even be in the draft for a few years. I remember last year I pulled a Bryce Rayner auto. He's projected to be in this year's class, top 10 pick. You get guys that you don't normally see.
Still high schools.
Yes. And it has huge upside for a product that's very cheap, and you get a ton of hits.
Yes.
And it is licensed because
USA.
they have
USA.
the USA license.
I'm going underrated. It's one of my favorite products of the year, especially back in 2015. I opened up at least a case of it, chasing Chris Bryant's. Did not pull a Chris Bryant auto at the time. That was the hottest.
Why haven't you bought one?
I don't know.
They got to be cheap.
They're actually kind of still expensive. His first Bowman auto is still like $100. I mean, that's fell
From what it was.
Yeah.
When he was actually good and could stay healthy and wasn't a Colorado Rocky.
Yeah. Stars and Stripes is beautiful. I mean, the patches are amazing in the set. The names are good. You can get, the people that's in the draft this year, who's already drafted also. There's also people that's already been drafted. I'm sure Skeens might be in here, maybe.
They usually also throw in, like, King Griffey Jr.
Yeah, because they play for USA and stuff. So, I love Stars and Stripes. How much is it this year?
I have no idea. I haven't even looked.
It's like $80.
No, last year it was 80. So I pulled that Bryce Eldridge glove patch at a 25 that I waited half a year to get.
Well, sticker auto.
Yeah. Because, that's... Everybody loves getting redemptions with sticker auto. Nothing's better. They're $100.
How many hits? Like 8?
You get 7 autos or mems and then 1 parallel or insert. And remember, you can get kabooms, which replaces the parallel or the insert.
Still not bad. I mean, what product could you get 7 hits out of for $100? Not many. And you're probably going to get about...
The checklist, you have Caglianone, you have J.J. Weatherholt, Seaver King, I don't know what that is. Charlie Condon has autos. Ethan Holiday has autos. So people are going to be chasing that. You have the kabooms, which look great. That's a sick patch. The Panini patch.
I'll probably buy a box, maybe.
Braden Montgomery.
Yeah.
Shoe patch.
Just beautiful patches, beautiful cards. And you can also get kids that are 14, 15, 16 years old, and they can become superstars. You never know. Like Bryce Harper had
So
one.
it's starting, so you get the collegiate national team down to the 13U, 14U athlete development program. And this year they're going all the way to the Japanese collegiate all-stars and Chinese Tapai national teams. I know they usually do Dominican players as well.
The Japanese ones might be good because there's a couple big Japanese names going to college. One from Vanderbilt, I don't know his name, but the dude is a slugger. Dude has so many home runs. He's pretty young. So,
I was gonna name another Japanese guy for a bonus buy sell hold. Roki Sasaki. Buy stuff of Roki Sasaki. I don't know if was he in?
Might be.
I think he is.
Stuff.
I think he is in that. He is expected to be placed on whatever so that he can get signed this offseason. And he is a absolute unit. Stud.
Yeah. Those hard, nasty. I think he's more disgusting. Shohei as a pitcher. He's not as good as Yoshimura Yamamoto in Japan. But
I think he'll be better than Yamamoto.
The only one that is better than, Imanaga is the best pitcher in baseball right now.
I don't know with Paul Skeens. His starts.
Yeah, that's true. But there's more of a sample size with Shota, so right now it's Soda and Managa. Shota and Managa is a front runner for Cy Young right now, in my opinion. It's not Ranger Suarez.
Hey, don't diss on Ranger. He's had a great year.
Yes, but they won't give it to Shota because he's going to look at the year if he gets that good.
He ain't even gonna win Rookie of the Year because they'll be like, oh, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, gotta give it to him.
So yeah.
Hey, and according to you, Noel, he's still gonna win Rookie of the
Hey man, he could.
Year. He can't.
He
He can't.
How? He might be able to next year.
PEDs.
He can next year probably.
No, he can't. He's only out 80 games this year, and he played games last year.
Definitely no.
What is this, Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
5 years down the road, he's going to be eligible too? Hell, I think Ben Simmons is still eligible. Dude hasn't played enough games. Maybe he should start doing PEDs.
Oh, why? So that's everything. Got anything else?
I do not. Don't do PEDs, kids. Yeah, don't do them. Don't be like Noel. Thank you guys for listening. Come back here next week. And as always, keep on collecting.